in debt. Some facts about healthcare in Ontario. Approximately $30 to $50 million of our taxpayer dollars go to elective abortion procedures. The Canada Health Act requires provincial health insurance plans to fund medically necessary services, which is what the previous speakers have also said. It does not define abortion as medically necessary. As a result, if Ontario legislators deem to label this, I gotta talk more into the mic. Okay, there we go. As a result, if Ontario legislators deem to label this elective procedure as not medically necessary, it does not get insured. Why then are our taxpayer dollars going to fund this procedure? This summer was supposed to be relaxing for me. I was supposed to work as a camp counselor, sing songs all day, do arts and crafts, make some friends, and on the evenings and weekends I wouldn't have anything better to do than go out with friends and family, maybe hit up a couple of bars. It was going to be very relaxing. But the thing about plans is they don't usually go according the way you want them to. I found myself working in Old Cabbagetown in the Girardin Parliament area at a crisis pregnancy center, and it's located right next to an abortion clinic. Social workers and counselors work tirelessly to provide options for women who feel that abortion is the only option that they have. I learned a lot this summer. No woman really wants to have an abortion. If every woman I talked to had thousands of dollars accumulating interest in the bank, family and friends to support her, and a good steady job that would provide her with insurance, she probably wouldn't walk into that abortion clinic. When talking to women seeking to go through with the abortion procedure, I was constantly and consistently asked the same question: what happens to my baby after the procedure? And this is a question that is very emotional for a lot of women. And I'm not going to hesitate in telling the truth, seeing this with my own eyes in front of the abortion clinic. The aborted babies are placed in containers marked as biohazard waste. They are then loaded up into a truck where they are taken to a facility to be disposed of in a sanitary manner. This is the reality that is the abortive procedure. If we cannot openly dialogue about this disgusting reality that is the abortive procedure and the aftermath of what happens, it is because we know it is wrong. I grew up in the Jane and Shepherd area of Toronto. My parents are both high school teachers, and therefore they were able to pay into quite good health benefits. Jane and Shepherd, if you know the city of Toronto, is an intersection away from the Jane and Finch corridor. So my parents' benefits were able to cover things like eyeglasses, dental and orthodontic work, corrective footwear, speech pathology, physiotherapy, and many more things that improve the quality of life for my sister and I, but which are not covered by OHIP. As a child and teenager, I found myself in a state of wonderment that my classmates who lived down the street from me were unable to afford eyeglasses to look at the blackboard. And this was crazy to me because I'm pretty blind, so if I didn't have my eyeglasses, I'd be in quite a pickle. Another question I have for you is that why are our legislators refusing to fund procedures which have not been labeled as medically necessary, when things like corrective footwear, physiotherapy, other therapy for autistic children, like we heard before, it benefits a significantly larger amount of our population, notably being children, the elderly, and less fortunate. We are outraged by the Holocaust of World War II, shake our heads at the Rwandan genocide of the 90s, are sympathetic to those in various parts of the world who are oppressed by tyrannical governments, are shocked into silence when students go into community centers and their schools and shoot up their peers. We are shocked to hear about the terrorist acts propagated against the United States of America. And quite frankly, I know a lot of the people who are not pro-life are going to be downright upset and incredulous that I am comparing these things, these worldwide human tragedies, to the issue of abortion. Despite circumstances of conception, a person's financial, emotional, or marital state, it is a travesty that our government funds acts of homicide. We are a society that is waging war against children, and by extension, all life in general. Graduating from university, I look forward to starting a career, traveling, meeting new people, maybe get into a relationship and have a family, have a happy and easygoing life as much as I can. Paying taxes is just a part of that life if I want to live in a country of freedom of expression like Canada. Also, graduating from university, if I live that long, I look forward to paying taxes for the next 50 years of my life. That's a long time. So if $30 to $50 million is being used to fund elective procedures that are not defined as medically necessary, when there are elderly people dying alone in their homes, children who need prescriptions fulfilled and therapy instituted, and a dire need for more doctors, nurses, healthcare professionals, and medical equipment, it is my obligation to stand before you here today and ask you this: that our present and future taxpayers, and especially the young people, my peers, ushering in this next generation of leaders in our country, take a stand and write to your government officials. Make known your feelings and resist apathy and the temptation to do nothing, as it is with apathy that comes the destruction of our society. Being young and entering university, college, or the workplace is a crucial and new thing for us young people. It is a time when our opinions are being formed and we are given a chance to stand up for what we believe in. There will never, ever be another time in our life where we have the ear and support of so many people our own age. Edmund Burke once said, "The only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for men and women to do nothing." Good men and women to do nothing. Join me in telling our legislators to defund abortion, and do not stop until we achieve this victory. Thank you.